When we want to buy something like McDonald's or magazines, we just pick our phones and place an order. We can also buy everything online. However, things are not that easy for North Koreans. There are several things of daily use, which they cannot buy in the local market. If you are for any reason visiting this country, here's our 20 things you cannot purchase. 1. Condoms. Condoms are essential for controlling STDs and unwanted pregnancies. You can easily get them from any local grocery store and medical stores. Then you have many choices in them, like flavored, glow-in-the-dark, textured, warming condoms, and the list goes on. North Koreans even do not have any idea about the condom and its purpose. United Nations started a project in 1985 to provide free family planning resources, including condoms, to North Koreans. However, all of this stuff ended in the black market. It was sold at expensive rates, and the common person had no knowledge of it. This ignorance still exists in the country, and condoms are a rare commodity. 2. Coca-Cola. On any hot summer day, we just go to the nearby store and buy our favorite cold drink, or more precisely Coca-Cola. Despite being aware of its unhealthy effects, we just love to drink Coca-Cola anywhere, anytime. The situation is same all over the world. Coca-Cola is doing business in almost all countries. This luxury is not available for North Koreans. Yes, you read it right. The company is not operating in the country due to United Nations sanctions against the North Korea. The average person tries to quench his trust with counterfeit soda brands. Chinese companies are filling the void, but these are only available at fancy grocery stores or expensive restaurants. One thing is certain: this fake soda does not taste like Coca-Cola at all. 3. A vacation. We love the idea of vacations, and we wait for a whole year. The idea of vacations keeps you hopeful, and you are willing to bear all kind of hardships to get free days. Vacations in Thailand, China, Malaysia, Indonesia, and many other Asian destinations are our dream sites. However, North Koreans cannot go for a vacation to Japan or South Korea. All citizens need permission for traveling. They cannot even move freely in the country itself. Only elite and wealthy classes living in the country, and outsiders are not allowed. You can live in the capital only if you are doing business or have a house in the city. 4. Magazines. All printed books and media is strictly under control of the North Korean government and its leader Kim Jong-un. This means if you are a regular follower of the Vogue or love to read newspapers, forget about these luxuries. State agencies heavily monitor all the information going inside and outside the country. It is same like Nazi Germany. They used print media for propaganda purposes, and the situation is same in North Korea. The government is paranoid that if the public is exposed to foreign media, it will brainwash them. Any one of the magazines other than registered, they are strictly prohibited and destroyed. 5. Hair dye. Like many other things, the way public wear their hair is also under the control of the government. They can use only 15 shades of hair dye. This is insane. Like even shading your hair with the favorite dye is not possible in this country. Married women have to keep their hair short while the single ladies can grow long hair. If you are a man, you cannot grow your hair longer than 2 inches, while older men can grow their hair to the extent of 3 inches. It means the government is also controlling the length of your hair. 6. McDonald's. When we think about the most favorite and widely available fast food, McDonald's instantly comes in our mind. It is operating for many decades and has thousands of stores around the world. However, the North Koreans cannot have Big Mac with fries. The company is not doing its business due to sanctions on the country. Some would say it all right as the food is highly greasy and unhealthy, but this is not fair. Life as North Korea is already difficult, and without McDonald's it becomes harder than ever. 7. Christmas tree. Although state officials and government say that citizens are allowed to profess any religion, they are free to practice their religion. The reality is different from the claims. You cannot openly perform religious practices. If you do so, you will face prosecution and can get a death penalty. Some persons were prosecuted because they had a Bible. Hence, we would suggest you not to perform any religious act in public if you are going to North Korea. 8. Music. Like print media, state and the North Korean leader also regulate music. North Koreans cannot enjoy Taylor Swift, Shawn Mendes, Lady Gaga, etc. International singers and artists do not perform in concerts. The only state allowed music and singers can perform. Government scrutinizes their lyrics first, and then they can sing it. 9. Apple products. If you are an iOS person and love electronic gadgets by Apple, here is a spoiler. In North Korea, Sony and Apple are not doing business, so their products are not available in the country. Every year, Apple launches several products and ships all of them to different countries for the big release. However, according to Apple's global trade compliance, North Korea does not receive any of its products. Quite ironically, their leader can get whatever he wants, and Apple products are one of them. 10. Real estate in any regular country. Private builders acquire land and build homes, shopping centers, offices, etc. for public. You can buy or sell any property online or by visiting a real estate agent. Things are different in this country. Citizens are not allowed to buy and sell property, as they cannot own property. Only army can build housing units, and these are for country's elite class. 11. Wi-Fi in a country where music and printed media is controlled, it is no surprise Wi-Fi and internet is not available. North Korean government, in its attempt to isolate its public from other world, has put a complete ban on the use of internet. 12. Starbucks does not operate in the country. For many years, citizens had to drink instant coffee due to non-existence of coffee shops. Things have been changing in the past few years. Small European-style cafes are opening in the capital. A normal cup of coffee is a luxury, affordable only by rich and elite class. 13. Healthcare. Average citizen cannot buy healthcare. State claims it offers free healthcare facilities to all. However, due to lack of funds, patients have no access to new needles, food, clean water, and even medicine. There is acute shortage of medicines, as sometimes surgeons have to do surgery without giving anesthesia. 14. Fertilizer. The country is suffering from severe famine due to non-availability of fertilizers. Before the escalation of tension between two Koreas, South Korea was providing fertilizers to North Korea. However, it is not possible now. Citizens are suffering from acute shortage of food and subsequent malnutrition. 15. Cable TV. Like all information and media, cable TV is also not working in the country. We all love the concept of Netflix and chill, but North Koreans cannot do this as well. There is only one channel on the TV and it only broadcasts state-proven information. 16. DVD player. It is another luxury, which is out of the reach in this country. Like many other gadgets, DVD players are also prohibited in the country. Few years back, people had purchased them from black market, but when the state official knew this fact, they destroyed all of them. 17. Medicine. You cannot get your hands on even on aspirin. Medicines are a rare commodity and highly expensive. Only rich and elite can afford them. People are suffering from many ailments as they have weak immune systems. Their diseases cannot be cured as the healthcare system is totally dysfunctional. 18. Jeans. Yes, it is true. You are not allowed to wear jeans in the country. Hence, you can also not purchase them from the local market. North Korean government hates things which is abundant in Western world or its opponent countries. 19. Cigarettes. The reason behind banning cigarettes is quite bizarre. The former leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, has an allergic reaction to cigarettes, and to save him from passive smoking, government banned them all over the country. Now, even he is gone, the ban is still there. 20. Sanitary napkins. You probably ask, then what do North Korean women use during periods? The answer is they buy fabric and use them instead of sanitary napkins. The irony is North Korea is producing sanitary napkins, but they are so expensive that not everyone can buy them.